This is In Focus with the loving LeAnn for Inform Magazine, and I am here with Reverend Smith.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Absolutely. What a great day. What a needed day.
What a needed day, especially in this time.
Listen, so much darkness is going on, and we've been called to be the light of the world. We think our leaders are to be light, and unfortunately we have some leaders who are like eclipses and not lights, so we need this refreshing.
Well, you know, I'm a John Maxwell certified speaker and trainer. So when we talk about leadership, do you think that leadership, anybody can be a leader?
Well, you know, Maxwell said everything rises and falls on leadership.
Absolutely.
And I don't necessarily think that all leaders are born. I think leaders can be developed, and I think it's a matter of serving first. And if we learn how to serve, then of course we can learn how to become leaders.
Absolutely. Well, I know that you're in a rush, and I'm not going to keep you, and it's been a long night, and I heard your prayer. So we know that it's easy to pray for those that we love.
Yes.
It may be a little more difficult when we have to pray for those that challenge our beliefs.
Absolutely.
And aren't always kind.
Absolutely.
How do we continue to love and pray for those that don't mean us well?
Well, you know, Jesus prayed while even dying. You know, he prayed, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And I think sometimes we can even be thankful in difficult times. Some things are blessings in disguise. I think sometimes persons may have become a little ambivalent and indifferent, and sometimes we become at ease in Zion. And sometimes it takes horrific incidents like this, the appointment of people who shouldn't be in those positions, to wake us up out of our sleep and to get us back conscious and to get us back socially involved. I think some of the successes that communities have made over the past 50 years have lulled us into a false sense of pseudo contentment and made us complacent. And so God could even use things like this to galvanize people to get back into fighting for community and for doing good, loving mercy, and doing justice. And so even on the other side, there's a silver lining. And so I think if we learn how to come together and realize that justice and equality still have not been realized for all people, the fight is now.
The fight is now. I love that, Pastor. And you know what? Let me just ask one more thing. Steve Harvey just met with President-elect Donald Trump,
Yes.
and a lot of people are outraged and not happy about that.
Yes.
But I think that a lot of times you have to talk to the opposer.
Well, I think, you know, the only way that Pharaoh could release the children of Israel was Moses had to talk to him. I think it's important that we do have a seat at the table. I just think we have to be careful with our endorsements of the characters of those individuals. I think we need to wait to make sure that those persons have a heart that are genuine. Those hearts are genuine, and you also have to be careful about taking money from Pharaoh, because it's hard to prophesy and preach to Pharaoh if you're in his pocket.
Certainly. So
Let's be
if
careful.
President-elect calls you for a sit-down, a spiritual advisor, are you going?
I would love to. Well, I would meet with him, but I certainly would be careful about endorsing his character, because nothing I've seen seems to indicate that he wants peace and respect and dignity and honor for all people. The way he attacked Representative John Lewis, absolutely uncalled for. And so we got to pray for him too, and pray that somebody can get to his ear to make him more respectful. Yes,
Judge a tree by its fruit.
absolutely.
Okay, Pastor, thank you so much for your time. Tell us where we can come and worship with you.
The House of Hope in Atlanta, Georgia, 4650 Flat Shoals Parkway in Decatur, Georgia. Thanks for all you're doing.
Thank you. I'm Loving LeAnn, and I'm here with Pastor Smith. This is In Focus with the Loving LeAnn for Inform Magazine.